Do you ever feel like you're just not at your best? Maybe you're a bit sluggish, your mind feels foggy, or you're just not as sharp as you used to be. A lot of us blame it on a lack of sleep or stress from work. But have you ever considered the glass of wine you have with dinner every night, or the beers you enjoy after a long day? Let's talk about what daily drinking, even just a little, is really doing to our bodies and minds. Many people think a daily drink is harmless, a way to unwind, but the reality is quite different. Think of your brain. Every time you drink, you're essentially fast-forwarding its aging process. Over time, this can lead to some serious issues. You might find it harder to concentrate at work, your reactions might slow down, and your memory could start to slip. Have you ever forgotten a name right after hearing it, or struggled to recall an important detail? Daily alcohol could be a contributing factor. It also messes with our ability to control our emotions. One minute you're fine, the next you're irritable or overly sensitive. It's a subtle change, but it can have a big impact on your relationships and your overall happiness. Now, let's move on to another vital organ, your liver. Your liver is like a superhero for your body, filtering out all the toxins. But when you drink alcohol every single day, you're putting it into constant overtime. It never gets a break. This relentless workload forces the liver to start accumulating fat, which can lead to a condition known as fatty liver disease. If you keep drinking, that can progress to alcoholic hepatitis, which is serious inflammation of the liver. And the final, most frightening stage, cirrhosis. This is where your healthy liver tissue is replaced by scar tissue, and it can be life-threatening. It's a silent process that you might not even notice until significant damage has already been done. And what about sleep? You might think a drink helps you doze off faster, and maybe it does. But the quality of that sleep is drastically reduced. Alcohol disrupts your natural sleep cycles, especially the deep, restorative REM sleep that your brain and body need to recharge. This is why you can sleep for a full 8 hours after drinking and still wake up feeling exhausted, groggy, and completely unrested. This chronic fatigue doesn't just make you feel tired, it also fuels those mood swings we talked about. When you're constantly tired, it's easy to become irritable, anxious, or even fall into a state of depression. It's a vicious cycle. You drink to relax, you sleep poorly, you feel bad, and you reach for a drink again to cope. The ripple effects of daily drinking extend far beyond our internal health. They touch every part of our lives. At work, that brain fog and fatigue can lead to poor performance, missed deadlines, and a lack of motivation. Your career potential could be capped, not by your talent, but by a habit you didn't even realize was so destructive. At home, alcohol can become a source of conflict. The mood swings, the lack of presence, the financial cost, it all adds up and puts a strain on your relationships with your partner, your children, and your friends. Think about those important life moments, the ones that require you to be sharp, present, and in control. A daily drinking habit can make you lose that control, leading to regrets and missed opportunities. Perhaps the most insidious thing about daily drinking is how it becomes a habit, a ritual woven so tightly into our routine that we don't even question it anymore. It becomes automatic. You get home, you pour a drink, you meet friends, you have a drink. You celebrate, you have a drink. Over time, you can become blind to the negative impact it's having. You might justify it, saying it's just one, or I deserve it. But this habit can slowly rob you of your health, your clarity, and your potential. It can become a dependency that's incredibly hard to break, precisely because it feels so normal. So, I invite you to take a moment and reflect. How would your life change if you were more sober, more present? Imagine waking up every morning feeling genuinely refreshed, with a clear head and stable energy throughout the day. Picture yourself being more focused at work, more patient with your family, and more in control of your emotions. Think about the improved health of your brain and liver, and the long, vibrant life you could lead. Quitting, or even just cutting back on alcohol, isn't about deprivation. It's about gaining something far more valuable, a clearer mind, a healthier body, and a more fulfilling life. It's about choosing to be the best version of yourself. If you're struggling with this, please know that help is available, and you are not alone. You can talk to a doctor or a mental health professional to find the support you need. The journey to a sober life is a journey back to yourself, to clearer love, deeper connections, and greater success in everything you do. Thank you so much for watching. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on living a healthier, happier life. See you in the next one.